Hello everyone and welcome to online English class. This is Ventures Level 1. This is Lesson 14 which starts on May 20th. And this is part 1, so this is the first video. In this video we're going to do the warm-up, we're going to learn a little bit of citizenship, and we're going to learn past tense. You are probably watching this video between May 20th and June 14th. This video was filmed on May 16th, 2020. Let's start with the warm-up. Today is Saturday. That's not right. Saturday. The date is May 16th, 2020. The month is May. The date is the 16th. The year is 2020. The weather. Let's move on to the weather. So right now, it is Saturday at 1 p.m., so 1 in the afternoon. The weather is partly cloudy. The temperature right now is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 80 degrees F. Right now, I'm using Google Weather. At the bottom of the weather, we have the daily forecast, the forecast for the week. The forecast tells us the weather for all of the days of the week. And today is Saturday. Today is partly cloudy, and we have two numbers here, 2 different degrees. On the left, we have the high temperature. This is the highest temperature we have today. On the right, we have the low temperature. This is the lowest temperature we have today. So we know today, the temperature is between these two numbers. The high temperature is 63. The high temperature is 83. The low temperature is 61. So we know the temperature today is between 61 and 83 degrees. Okay, so today the weather is partly cloudy. Today, the temperature range is from, the temperature range is this number and this number. The temperature range is the numbers that are the lowest and the highest temperatures of today. So the lowest temperature is 61 degrees and the highest temperature is 83 degrees. Today, the temperature range is from 61 to 83 degrees. Right now, the temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels warm. So, at the bottom, we have the weather and the temperature range for every day of the week. Here, we have the temperature for the day. So right now, it is 1 p.m. So we're going to start at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the afternoon. In the afternoon, it is about 80 degrees, 82 degrees in the afternoon today. In the evening, so from 5 p.m. to about 8 p.m., it is 80 degrees. It is still warm in the evening. Tonight is from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So this is tonight, at night. So around 10 p.m., the temperature will be 72 degrees. Around 2 a.m., the temperature will be 66 degrees. So it will be cool at night. This is the temperature range for today. This is the temperature for today. And the temperature for today is between the temperature range. The lowest temperature is 61 degrees. The highest temperature is 83 degrees. the temperatures for today is between the temperature range. See, right now the temperature is 80 degrees. 80 is between 61 and 83 degrees. Now let's talk about yesterday. When we talk about yesterday, we use the past tense. With the weather, we say it. So we say it was. Yesterday, the weather was partly cloudy. Tomorrow, we talk about the future. So we say tomorrow, the weather will be. Well, let's look at the weather tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Sunday. On Sunday, it says mostly sunny. So let's just say sunny. Tomorrow, the weather will be sunny. So in Lesson 13, we use the online book to learn about citizenship. In Lesson 14, I want to use the book we have for class. It's called Citizenship. Some of you have this book. I know a lot of you do not have this book. This book is not online. Sorry. So you just need to look in with this video with me. But I think this book is easier than the online book. So in this book, we're going to work on Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. It's really easy, though. This book is really easy, but the online book is really hard. So I think for Level 1, we're going to use this book because this book is easy. So on the first page, the first chapter, the chapter is called Welcome to America. So this, we focus on introductions. We ask questions about America. So here is a map of all of the countries in the world. And then the first question we're working on is called, which country are you from? Another way we can ask this is, where are you from? Where are you from? Which country are you from? So you answer this question by saying, I am from and then you say what country you're from. I am from Mexico, I am from Korea, I am from Colombia, I am from Venezuela. You say it here. Or if you want to talk about your nationality, nationality. Nationality. Your nationality is also what country you're from. So this question is, which country are you from? Where are you from? So you say, I am from this country. Your nationality. The question is, what is your nationality? What is your nationality? So you say, I am. You say, I am. And then you say your nationality. Your nationality is similar to the country. So you can say American. You can say Mexican, Venezuelan, Korean, Vietnamese, these are nationalities. Oh, Guatemalan. Here, this question is asking, what country are you from? So you say, I am from the United States. I am from Mexico. I am from Korea. But this question, what is your nationality? It means, what kind of people are you? Are you American, Mexican, Venezuelan, Korean, Vietnamese, Guatemalan? There's a lot more people in my class, but there's so many people. But here, these questions are similar, but they're not the same. This one's asking for the country. This one's asking for your nationality. So that's what the word nationality means. It's just what country are you from? But we say it a little different. Okay, on to the next page. On this page, we're talking about flags. So these are flags here. And in the middle, we have the American flag. So, as you know, the American flag has 50 stars. The American flag has 50 stars. One star for every state. The American flag has 50 stars. There is 1 star for every state in the country. There are 50 states, so there are 50 stars. The American flag has 13 stripes. 13 stripes. These are stripes. There is 1 stripe for every state or colony in 1787. So the American flag has 13 horizontal stripes. There is 1 stripe for every state or every colony in the year 1787. This is when we became a country. This is when the first year America was made. The first year of America. In the year 1787, there were 13 states or 13 colonies. Okay? The American flag has, I want to talk about the colors. So the question, let me write the question. What colors are the American flag? What colors are in the American flag? The American flag is red, comma, white, comma, and blue. The American flag is red, white, and blue. Here, I'm making a list of colors because I have 3 or more colors. 1, 2, 3. So, to make a list, you write a comma between every color. Before the last color, we write the word and. So, the American flag has 3 colors. The colors are red, white, and blue. So now, tell me, where are you from? What country are you from? Now, your country's flag. What colors are in your country's flag? Well, let's look here. This is the Chinese flag. The Chinese flag is red and yellow. This is the Mexican flag. The Mexican flag is green, white, and red. This is the Canadian flag for Canada. The Canadian flag is red and white. So what colors are in your flag? What colors are in the flag of the country you are from? Okay, moving on to page 9, we're going to talk about the national anthem. The national anthem is the song. Okay, now you can see. The national anthem is the song of the country. Every country has a song. I don't know why, but the song in the United States is called the Star-Spangled Banner. You do not need to know the song, but you need to know that the first sentence in the song called the Star-Spangled Banner is, "Oh, say, can you see?" This is the first sentence in the song. When you take your citizenship test, they will ask you, what is the national anthem of the United States? The national anthem of the United States is the Star-Spangled Banner. And if they ask you to sing it, you only need to sing the first sentence. Oh, say, can you see? So this is the first sentence in the song. Here, oh, say, can you see? The name of the song, the name of the national anthem, is the Star-Spangled Banner. So let's look at this a little bit more. National anthem. The word national means country. We can just say national means country. Anthem means song. So the song of our country is called the national anthem. Now the name of this song, a banner is another word for flag. Banner and flag mean the same thing. I don't know what this word means. Maybe it's not a word at all. But it's not important. You just need to know that this is the name of the song, the name of the national anthem, and this is the first sentence in the song. It's called the Star-Spangled Banner. They have the pronunciation here. Star-Spangled Banner. I'm gonna change that. G-O-L-D. Star-Spangled Banner. On page 10, we learn about something called the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance. Maybe it's a J. I'm going to write J instead. The Pledge of... It's too small, sorry. There we go. The Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance. This is something we say because it's something a lot of schools, the students in schools, they say this in the morning one time a day. And then never again. We don't say it anymore, but we say it in school, so okay. But you need to know the name, the Pledge of Allegiance. The first sentence in the Pledge of Allegiance is, I pledge allegiance to the flag. This is the first sentence. Here. So, you need to know, maybe this is the question they ask you on the test. They change the question a lot. But the question is, what do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? So, What is the Pledge of Allegiance for? It's for the United States. Now, moving on to geography. We're going to talk about countries and capitals. So every country has a capital city. Every country has a capital. In the United States, it's called Washington, D.C. Or we can just call it D.C. Washington, D.C., or we call it D.C. We don't call it Washington because there's a different Washington over here. This is Washington State here. This is Washington, D.C. So we say Washington, D.C., or we just say D.C. So here is showing you that every country has a capital. It's usually the biggest city where a lot of people live. So every country has a capital. But in the United States, every state also has a capital city. Every state has a capital city. So we live in Georgia. The capital of Georgia is called Atlanta. But the way we pronounce the name Atlanta is Atlanta. Atlanta. The capital of Georgia is Atlanta. I know we write it Atlanta, but we say the name Atlanta. So the questions they ask you on the citizenship test is, what is the capital of the United States? The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. What is the capital of your state? Well, the capital of Georgia is Atlanta. And for Georgia, we can just write GA. GA is short for Georgia. Okay, on the next page, we're going to talk about leaders. Leaders are the person of a country who controls everything. So in the United States, we have a president. In the United Kingdom, in England, they have a prime minister. So every country has a leader. The leader of the United States is the president. So you need to know the name of the president now. The word leader means the one person who controls the government. And remember, in lesson 13, we learned what the word government means. Government is the people who make laws and rules and taxes for the whole country. So you need to understand, what is a leader? What is the leader of the United States? The leader of the United States is the president. And then you need to know, what is the name of the president now? The same thing is true for U.S. states. The leader of a U.S. state is called a governor. So the leader of the United States is called the president. The leader of a state is called a governor. So the governor for Georgia, his name is Brian Kemp. Right now, the governor of Georgia is Brian Kemp.